How you doing, guys? Good question. I don't know. We'll see. I have a couple more days, and done a lot of work up until this point, and yeah, I've done everything needed to get back into playing shape, and we'll see on the night. That's incredible. It's incredible. I think just the energy, like everybody's buzzing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be, even just seeing the amount of people now, it shows the magnitude of this and what's on the line. And the team, the organization, we're going into this series with full confidence and knowing that no steps were skipped, and the goal is to finish the job. I think it's going to be great. Played there for 2.5 years, and I'm happy for everybody in Dallas in a way. A lot of great relationships I have there, and I cannot say I think they deserve to have some success like they've had this season. It's gonna be fun going up against my old team, going back to Dallas, playing some games there. So looking forward to it. How you doing, guys? Good question. I don't know. We'll see. I have a couple more days, and done a lot of work up until this point, and yeah, I've done everything needed to get back into playing shape, and we'll see on the night.
So are you planning on being there for game one?
That is the plan, so right now, but yeah, again, it's a couple more days, and I think that can make a difference. So every day gives me a bit more time to get even better, so working.
Kristaps, is it a pain threshold thing? Are you running pain-free at this point?
Yes.
Okay. And your relationship with Luka, it seemed to work. You guys seemed close off the floor.
I don't know if I want to obviously, it didn't work out. I think it was, once the trade happened. I don't know. I don't want to go. I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm focused on the job ahead, and we can talk about that later. But I'm feeling better each day. It's been a long process. I'm not gonna lie. It's been tough to sit out, obviously. But I've tried to stay as engaged as I can with the team and be around the team and do my work and then be with the team. But it sucks. It really does suck. But we're here now, and I'm feeling much better. Put in a lot of hours to get to this point, and look forward to getting some action on the floor.
Yeah, how exciting is this opportunity to be playing in the NBA Finals?
That's incredible. It's incredible. I think just the energy, like everybody's buzzing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be, even just seeing the amount of people now, it shows the magnitude of this and what's on the line. And the team, the organization, we're going into this series with full confidence and knowing that no steps were skipped, and the goal is to finish the job.
Through this process of trying to get back to playing, if anybody's ever giving you advice to kind of get through this, or if you had a mentor to just kind of help you get through this mentally and physically.
No, not really. I mean, I've been in tough situations in my career. I've had some injuries and stuff, so each time it's you learn something, and you you take that experience in case something else happens ever in life, you know. But this is basketball. You know, it can happen, and it's like, as I said, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just that. It's, of course, it's, as I said, it's painful inside. Like, I want to be out there, but seeing like that we're taking care of business and we're winning these games is the most important, you know. And now, well, I'm getting there, and hopefully it'll be good to go for the series.
Final two questions.
Kristaps, obviously along those lines, you're a huge part of the team, but what's it been like? What does it say about this group that they've been able to keep it rolling and keep winning these games and look as good as they have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it speaks volumes for the whole roster. Like, obviously we've had, you know, throughout the season we already went through some things. You know, some guys are out, so the lineups were changing, and we've kind of prepared ourselves for this. But seeing like the level that Al was playing at, and other guys that stepped in and had minutes, like it just shows that the work that they've been doing throughout the season is paying off, you know, and it's paying off in the most important moment. So it's good to see like everybody locked in as a group and playing this level of basketball.
Kristaps sort of spoke to us about how, not necessarily disappointed, but like frustrating it was to get to this point and not be able to play in these big games. How have you seen him sort of balance the natural anxiety and eagerness to get back on the court with like also having to just understand that there's a process involved to get 100%?
Yeah, I mean, one of the best things he's brought to our team this year was his ability to just kind of stay balanced. I mean, he's one of the more seasoned players. He's been through so much. He's played in the New York market, he's played in Dallas, he's played in Washington, now he's played here. So he's kind of seen what the NBA is from every angle. And he doesn't get too high, he doesn't get too low. So I think he's continued that even throughout this rehab process, trying to get back to. But it was something that kind of, I thought, helped us throughout the entire year, just kind of the way he approached every day. He's been playing basketball for like 30 years, and he's been playing in intense situations his whole life, so I don't think that'll be much of an issue. I think everything was just dependent upon, like, obviously you can't simulate the speed and the intensity of the game, which I think just comes with a little bit of reps. So KP's a great player. I think just because you've been out for a month doesn't mean you have to like relearn how to play basketball. He's been doing a lot of great things for his career. He's done a lot of great things for us this season on both ends of the floor, with physicality, with intensity. And I expect him to pick right back up where he left off, but obviously, you know, there'll be a little bit of rust, but just not concerned because of the work that he's put in and what he's done in his career and what he's done in this season for us.
And you guys
Do you recall your mentality going into the finals 2 years ago as an assistant?
I mean, not really. No.
You know, you just forgot. Like,
I didn't forget it.
What do you remember about that series and your role and kind of the team?
I didn't really have a role in it because it wasn't my scout, and the way we just did things differently. And, you know, so I didn't really have, you know, much of a role in it. I'm more of just a natural observer. But the thing I remember the most was like you kind of brought it to your attention. Like what goes into winning a regular season game is no different. What goes into winning a playoff game, and just because it's the finals doesn't mean you need to focus on anything other than executing the details that are important. You know, there were plenty of quote-unquote adjustments, blah, 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 and all that stuff, and at the end of the day, we didn't rebound the basketball, and, you know, we didn't make shots down the stretch, and we lost some of the margin. So, like, I was able to look at it from the behind the bench and say, like, everyone's trying to make this out to be such an emotional thing in a situation, and it really comes down to the details. The team that plays the hardest, the team that executes, the team that makes the more plays, the team that dominates the margin, that's the team that wins. And like it's the same no matter what. And like we got to fight to keep that mentality. And I think as much as we talk about Irving and Doncic, their role guys are big-time players. They make plays in transition, they make plays on offensive rebounds, they make timely threes, and they defend at a high level to give their guys a chance to win. So that's the whole point of the game plan is risk management, what you're willing to live with, what you're willing to take away, and be ready to change depending upon how your environment is.
And separately from Porzingis, with this long layoff, is there any kind of tendency for things to be kind of like an overthinking kind of thing? Because usually when there's a lot of time, there's a lot of time to kind of like go down roads. Maybe you overthink from your perspective or from the outside perspective. What's the challenge there in making sure you found the right game plan and you haven't gone like too far the other way?
I mean, what constitutes the right game plan? If you win, I mean, you could not do things well and win. You could do a bunch of things well and lose. So, like, I'm not quite sure what constitutes the right game plan. We have a specific set of things heading into the series that we're looking to take away, and we have a specific set of things that we have to live with, and then on the offensive end, we have a specific set of things that we want to get to. But at the end of the day, I think both teams thrive on open-mindedness and constant adjustments, whether it's on a free throw, after a quarter, after a game. So, like, both teams are very open-minded to doing different things within a game. So there's non-negotiables that you have to have heading into a series like this, but you got to be ready to get to anything and everything because of the versatility that both teams present on both ends of the floor. And I think that's the most important thing, is having a clear understanding of what we're willing to live with, what we're willing to take away, and then where are the things that we have to be ready to be open-minded to, kind of on both ends. You know, that's patterns, it's adjustments, that's everything. So every game is going to present a unique challenge, I think, because of the versatility of both teams.